And we're going to kick things off with a product I've been so excited to talk about, the Govee Immersion lights, which I've got mounted to my monitor right in front of me right now, my primary 4K monitor. Govee is sponsoring this piece of content, and I want to let you know this is the most premium backlighting I have ever used and have ever seen on the market. I've already purchased these for a number of my digital consulting clients, CEOs that I work with that are looking to spruce up their space for their live streams and what have you. And let me show you what I'm talking about right here in my space. So my main monitor right here, my 4K monitor, right now I've got these immersion lights mounted behind it. You see how there's a bit of pink there on my light stand, and it's kind of shooting light against the back wall. A little bit hard to see because this place is lit up like crazy. Let me just show you up close and personal these immersion lights, and we're going to go into the features. So this is my monitor right here. And this is the immersion light sensor. And so how do the immersion lights work? This sensor, this camera that you see right here, has a 1080p camera in the bottom of it that's detecting everything that's happening on my screen. And it goes through a custom setup process to do that. Then, when it detects everything that's happening on the screen, it'll then make the lights on the back of the monitor shoot against your wall in the back there. You see the pink glow in the back wall, and it'll basically detect everything on the screen and make an immersive experience on your back wall behind your monitor in real time. You want to see what the lights look like? Here's what they actually look like. Check them out. I've got them mounted right back here, and boom, there they are on the back of my monitor, as you can see back there, in a unique pattern, right? So, and you can program them all as you see fit. You can set them up in any way that you could ever want. And I'm going to show you the different customization features that come along with these particular lights. I hope you guys are excited about this. Let me talk about the features, and then I'm going to demo the app for you. That comes for free, by the way, totally for free with the Govee lights. So this is the deal, right? You've got the camera on the top of your monitor right up there, as I showed. I have it on my monitor. But it comes with a number of items. So it comes with a roll of lights, as you can see right here. That comes in the box with the immersion lights. These are super premium lights with nice stickies on the back of them that are segmented essentially per segment so that you can put them on your monitor on all four corners of your monitor. Then it's got the 1080p camera with the wide angle view, so it'll detect the content that's on your screen. It then comes with a physical button pusher, essentially, that you can use to turn the lights on, to turn the lights off, and to do various controls. And your Wi-Fi and your Bluetooth is going to come through these two items so that you can control the lights ultimately through the app, which is right here. And I'm going to demo the app for you in a moment. There's a couple interesting things, though, I wanted that these images show that's really important. As you can see, the camera will be mounted either to the top. Also, you can mount it to the bottom of the monitor, by the way. You can put it on the bottom shooting up or on the top shooting down. And it will detect everything on your monitor in all four corners of your monitor. And you do that through a setup process that all happens through the app. It took me about 5 minutes total to set up everything on the app. It's very, very easy once you actually have them mounted to your screen. As you can see, they have this sort of like gummy finish on them, if you will, like a rubber finish on top of all of the lights as you mount them to the back of your monitor. And you see the little loop right there, that little black cable loop? That allows you to basically use that on corners or when you're doubling back around with the lights with a particular configuration depending on what you're doing. And you see the white mounting plates on the back here. Those are 3M or style mounts where you can either use a screw or you can use the adhesive on them so that the lights don't fall off of your monitor. But let's talk about the app and the sort of like digital experience you have with these, because with immersion lights, it's like this whole nother level of control that you can have. So check this out. The monitor, the immersion lights are back here, and then I'm using the app in real time to show you how it works. So with the immersion lights, you can turn them on or off. As you can see, it's connecting through Bluetooth and through Wi-Fi if you set them up, and it just turned the lights off on the back of my monitor right here. I can turn them back on, and you have those two connection methods, and boom, they turned back on. Cool? Then you can click the immersion lights, and as you can see, it connects. And then you can control every aspect of these lights that you want, which is really neat. So you can turn the brightness up and down. And then the mode that's the kind of money mode here for these lights is you can either do partial detection of your screen, or you can do all detection of your screen with the immersion lights, which is really cool. And then you can choose whether you're playing a game, which is going to be more reactive, or you're watching a movie. And then you can determine how saturated the lights are, aka how much are they going to sort of emphasize the colors that are on the screen and really amp them up versus being maybe, let's say, a little bit more accurate. You can also make the lights react to music. So as you can see, they're blinking right back here, reacting to music. Me just making sounds through my phone. And if you're just looking to have them be cool colors, you can do different segments. So for example, if I wanted this segment and this segment and this segment to be green, I could select green and I could make those segments green, right? Millions of combinations, infinite possibilities, all with the immersion lights, which is why they're basically the most premium strip lights to ever exist. They're the most premium ones I've ever seen. And then you can do movie mode, and it'll do different sequences. You can do twinkle mode. As you can see, it's twinkling back here. You get it, right? All these different modes are going to do like these pre-programmed sequences that are going to just kind of play at any time, all of which are controllable through voice command as well, which is really important, okay? And then here's something that's really interesting about these lights and every other Govee light is that there's DIY mode. So basically what that means is that you can add a DIY, do it yourself, obviously, and then you can choose subsections of the lights, cycles, do the whole thing. You can do smart color picking. So let me just choose a picture I've taken recently. Here's a picture of my computer. Cool, this is it. And I'm gonna do, let's say, or I'll just do my mixer, done. And then look, it just detected the colors of on my phone of the picture I just uploaded. So it like just detected all the colors from this image, which is insane. So if you're like, hey, I like the blue from a photo I made, I like the green from this, I like the red from that, or you can just take a picture of the wall behind you or whatever, or work of art, then you just apply those colors to your DIY, hit apply, and then boom, all of a sudden those colors are applied to your lights. So these are the Govee immersion lights. I very highly recommend them. I literally purchase them for my clients on the regular, and I'll just show you one more time here in my space. There's the camera detecting my screen, and then the lights are mounted to the back of my monitor. I'm now going to have these on the back of my primary 4K monitor permanently, essentially, because it adds an incredible atmospheric effect. When I play games, as you can see, here's my first-person perspective. When I play games on my monitor, all of those colors are going to be blasted against the back wall to make what's happening on the screen that much more immersive and to make it that much more interesting when I'm playing. I love this technology. I very highly recommend it. Pick up the freaking immersion lights today. That's it.